All righty now. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the Crypto Report. I am Crypto Kip. How do you do? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all you wonderful people out there. I hope everybody's doing spectacular, tremendous today. Happy Monday. I know, Bitcoin's down a little bit, but you know what, guys? We're still dancing in a beautiful, beautiful pasture of gains. Don't forget, we are still frolicking through the fields of glory in this crypto market. The fact that Bitcoin even got to 100K is something we should all celebrate a tremendous amount. I'm having some trouble here looking for something. Boom. Got it. There it is. We got to get the banner going. Can't do the stream without the banner. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. Smash the like on your way in. We've got a lot to talk about. Crow fam. Yes, we're going to talk a lot about crypto.com. I'm also going to talk about the 60 Minutes interview with Brad Garlinghouse. What a name, huh? Chad Garlinghouse. 60 Minutes, buy the rumor, sell the news event, it seems. I like XRP at this point. I just don't like the idea of buying it above $2.50, frankly. Maybe probably not even above $2.10. I'm looking below $2 as an entry if I were to be getting an entry on XRP. And unfortunately, here's the deal. One second. All right, I had to get a water. So unfortunately, here's the deal. What happens in cryptocurrency is people get manic, okay? People get crazy. They panic. And we're going to talk about meme coin panic on Cronos here in a second. But what people do is they get manic. For example, on XRP, it's down a little bit today. But Brad Garlinghouse went on 60 Minutes. It's supposed to be super bullish. Buy the rumor, sell the news event. My mom, who, is in her own right, relatively crypto savvy. Mom, if you're watching, hi, Mom. Love you. I do. She's pretty decent at crypto. But there's one thing that she keeps getting caught up on, which is like, what's on TV? And we're all guilty of that. What's on TV? Everybody's talking about Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple. Everybody's talking about Ripple. She goes to her workout class. What happens? Her workout instructor, a 20-something-year-old, which, by the way, if you're watching, hey, shout out to you. Thanks for watching the content, is into Ripple. Now, there's no problem with being into Ripple. Ripple, I get it. You're thinking the banks are going to adopt it one day. Maybe they can. But the facts in crypto as we know them are this. When something pumps so much for so long, in 30 days of $100 billion in inflows into XRP, it's a lot. Eventually, it's going to turn the other way for a period of time, at least. So my mom FOMO'd into XRP. Yes, I can't stop her, okay? By the way, you do what you want. I'm not giving you financial advice. That's not what we do here. But my mom told me she bought some XRP. I go, oh, of course you did, Mom. When are you going to sell it? When are you going to sell? When are you going to take some profit? When did you get in? Oh, I got in at $2.45. Oh, Mom. This thing's overbought. Now, to her credit, $2.45. It came back up to what, like $2.70? So fine. There's a good trade. No problem. Smart if you trade it, but like then people, the problem is then you hear that Brad Garlinghouse is going on, you think it's going to be bull. Oh, I think it can go a lot higher. And then now you're in that game when what you really need to realize is things pump and then they come down and they consolidate it. Maybe a higher level. Maybe they come back to where they started. I don't think XRP is going to go back down to 50 cents. I think it might come down to like 70, 80, into the dollar range. I don't know if it's going to come back below $1. I don't know if it's going to come back below $1. I'm not going to come out and say that. I don't necessarily think that. But I do think it's going to come back down to like the $2 range. Potentially. It might not. It might keep going. I hope it does for anybody holding it. My point. Be careful for the media. Okay, we're going to talk about this story. We're going to talk about crypto.com. We're going to talk about this meme coin balls that launched on crypto.com and Capybara. These are two gaming coins that launched on Cronos on crypto.com that we need to talk about. And the implications of exchange listings. Is Balls going to get a exchange listing on crypto.com? If so, what does that mean? What are my thoughts on it? I'll share that with you guys, okay? Mystery Mary token. People have been waiting, myself included, for months and months and months and months for a Crypto.com exchange listing for Mary. Some people say it's never going to happen. You're stupid for thinking it's going to happen. Some people are like, you're stupid for thinking it's not going to happen. And then everybody's got their own sets of evidence. Well, what's the truth? We need to discuss this further in this video. We also need to discuss the implications of if exchange listings do happen, what it means for the coins, okay, and the ecosystem overall. So welcome back. Quite the intro. A lot to get into today. I have a lot of thoughts that I want to share with you guys. By the way, I hope you guys enjoyed the song that I shared with you guys on my last live stream. We actually got a copyright strike for it. So unfortunately, I guess I can't sing any more songs on streams. Yeah, I sang a song last stream. I don't even want to say the name of the song in case they give me another copyright strike. But maybe I could sing an original song potentially. So I'll tell you what. Not today. Not today. Unless there's some crazy super chats that come out. Maybe today. But tomorrow maybe. I got to practice it. I haven't practiced my original songs in a minute. Maybe I'll throw those. I think people enjoyed it. Again, shout out to Pete L, who gave a super chat for that song. Anyway, let's get into it, guys. Let's talk crypto. This is a long intro. Let's talk crypto, guys. Oh, bummer. Okay, give me 1 sec. I got to fix this. Give me 1 second here. Boom. Okay. All right, guys. So, a couple market updates. By the way, shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 225 of you guys watching. 160 you guys watching on YouTube right now. 120 you guys watching on X. I urge you, if you're watching on X, simple to do. Give this thing a retweet, repost, should I say. No more tweets, not Twitter. It's X. Give us a repost. Tell the Crow fam to hop in. We're going to talk a lot about Cronos today. I want to get a variety of opinions from you guys on X and on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, smash a like, subscribe. You know the drill. If you haven't already subscribed, we're doing 5 live streams every week, right at around noon Central Standard Time. Sometimes 30 minutes before, sometimes 30 minutes after. Okay, so a couple updates for you guys to start the day. I can. That's true. That's true, Legacy. I can do it. I can still do it. All right. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to John. Shout out to Jay Wood. Shout out to I'm Turner. Shout out to Ramon, WH, BSS, Craig Murray, Cryogenics in the chat, Legend and Deputy Dog, and Mr. Shore. I think I said you already. What else we got? We got Cleary's Beef, of course, the Beefmeister and Legacy Legendsman in the chat. The Crypto Keeper as well. Welcome, my friends. I do have original songs, but maybe not yet. Let's get through some crypto news and we'll joke around later. Today, Bitcoin's at 98K. Let's start this thing off with a quick Bitcoin look-see. Okay, Bitcoin is doing fine. I told you guys that this see this circle that I had drawn? This area, dancing in this wedge, this is all normal. This is all fine. Don't want to do that. This is all normal. This is all fine. I'm not scared of these price levels for Bitcoin at all. Some people are out there very scared. I'm not scared. I'm optimistic. I'm bullish. Can Bitcoin slip lower? Yes. What happens if it does? Do I become a bear? No. I go, oh, bummer. It came lower. Okay, more accumulation opportunities because the bull market's not over. People are trying to call tops right now, which is nuts. I mean, maybe it's a temporary top. That's a possibility, guys. It's a possibility. It's a temporary top. That's a possibility. I'm not going to call it a top. I'm going to say it could be. I don't know what happens exactly next. Maybe we dump. Until inauguration. And then inauguration day, boom, we pump. Maybe the inauguration is a dump before we continue to the upside. You never know these things. But broadly speaking, what we do know is this. We do know that BlackRock now has, I think they've got half as many Bitcoin as Satoshi Nakamoto, which is insane. We've got the U.S. government that has I think they've got 36,000 Bitcoin or something like that. We got Michael Saylor, who owns hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin. We've got so many people that are accumulating Bitcoin. There's only 21 million Bitcoin. We're going to run out of Bitcoin. And then you're going to be able to buy a fraction of a Bitcoin. And then it's going to be very hard to do that one day. One day Bitcoin's going to be at $1 million. So all this noise in the meantime, forget about it. Channel it out. Forget about it, okay? Forget about it. Now, if you're sitting in a meme and it's hard to go to bed, that's a different thing. I know that life. But when it comes to the broader market and the total market cap, and the utility plays here in crypto. We've got a lot of bull market left. My friends, I just want to be the voice of reminders. And again, for those of you guys that aren't aware of this, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I don't give financial advice. What I do though, is I talk about crypto because I've got some perspective going back to 2016 in this market. And one perspective that I think everybody needs to remember is that from the bottoms to the tops, bull markets, as you can see right here, right there, last 1,000 days, little over. And so if we go from this bottom to what our potential top could be, and let's just say it lasts only 1,000 days, only 1,000 days. Let me get rid of my little banner so I can prove to you guys what I'm saying here. Oh, I meant to, that's the banner I need. Let me prove to you what I'm saying here. If you look down here at the bottom of the screen, you'll see, you know, we're in November, well, not in November. The bottom was in November 2022. Okay. 1,000 days of bull market, which is what we had here and what we had in the previous bull cycle, would bring us to at least August, maybe September or October, right, of 2025. Why I say September, October? Well, because it's not exactly 1,000 days. It could be up to 1,070 days. So that's 2 more months. That's two more months and 10 days. I don't know how long it's going to last. Some people are calling for a super cycle. Super cycle or not, don't plan for a super cycle. Plan for not a super cycle. Take profit along the way. That's also the reason that plan for not a super cycle. Plan for anything, which is another reason why we all have to be aware of the possibility that maybe, just maybe, Bitcoin could come lower than 96. But in the meantime, this is kind of as low as I expect. Probably some bodied candles to close for a minute here. If we come lower, then we're coming lower. We're going to play a different game. But I think, this line, just kind of the tip of this wedge, I just don't think we're really going to come below that in a significant way. But if we do, I think that would be quite the scare for the crypto industry, which would bring us to another dollar cost averaging zone. So I think we go up. 2025 is the post-halving year. Yes, Bitcoin dominance is falling a little bit, but that does not mean that Bitcoin needs to crash. Bitcoin dominance can continue to fall and altcoins can continue to rally. And honestly, that's the way that if I were to like magic, future prediction thing, I'd say like Bitcoin's around here, maybe trickles up a little over 100K, but right around here we're hanging out. Altcoins eventually kaboom. Maybe there's a Bitcoin pump and then altcoins kaboom. Like it's one of those two that I think happens next. The one that would catch me by surprise would be the Bitcoin slip, but at the same time, I'm also open to it. Okay, guys. I'm playing every angle because I'm reasonable. That's what we do. We have to speculate all the scenarios that can happen and then plan accordingly. So what happens if it dips? I buy more because I think the bull market still goes on for approximately another 200 days, as I just shared with you. So when Bitcoin dominance falls, that's when your altcoins can start to go again. I know a lot of you guys out there right now are like this. Altcoin holders right now be like, you're like Ben. You're like Ben in the ring, You gotta hit that inhaler, right? That's what we're all feeling like if you're holding altcoins, especially if you're holding memes right now. So I get it. What you've also got right now is you got like large accounts like Coin Bureau, which is the biggest YouTube channel for crypto on YouTube. They're the biggest. Bitcoin pushing towards 100,000. This is what they're reporting. Bitcoin's push towards 100,000 has prompted significant selling by long-term holders, raising concerns about a potential market top. Again, people are calling tops. Analysts warn that this could shift sentiment bearish as buy-side demand weakens. Crypto quants Martoon liken the situation to musical chairs, urging caution as the rally unfolds. Who knows? Okay. Musical chairs. What's the analogy there? The analogy is that there are some people that are going to try to play some games with this $100,000 psychological level. Okay. There's going to be some people that are going to try to dump the market probably and get some retail. Because when you think about it, Your mom, your cousin, and your uncle are probably asking you, well, should I buy Bitcoin now? If they do buy Bitcoin, and they are buying Bitcoin right now, let's be honest, you know that they're buying Bitcoin right now. You've heard from them. You've gotten their text messages. They asked, what app should I use? You told them, oh, I like crypto.com. Oh, I like Coinbase. You told them what app to use. I know. And they're buying. Those are retail investors. Those are people that are later to the party. Late, relatively speaking, to the party. And the musical chairs game is, okay, the people that have been here are going, I'm going to take a bunch of profit. And that means that these people that just came, your mom, your cousin, and your uncle, who just downloaded the app, that just bought $100,000 Bitcoin, they could potentially get spooked, right? If all of a sudden, boom, bunch of money comes out, they get spooked, bigger sell-off, and then what happens? The people, the long-term holders that are, selling right now, which there's some. I'm not saying this is happening. I'm not saying it's top. They would come back, though, after they spooked that new retail wave out. Your mom, your cousin, and your uncle, unfortunately. Sorry for them. And my cousin, too, right? But, boom, then they come back and they buy. So the big money long-term holders right now, some of them are taking profit in anticipation that, more people are going to do that. That's going to wipe out the new money, right? They take that money. That's how this game works. These are markets. It's brutal. Okay. It's PvP. It's brutal, but that's the game that big time long-term holders of Bitcoin are probably doing right now. Institutions included, maybe. I'm not saying it's a top, but I'm saying this scenario, it's a possible one. It makes sense. It's scary, which is why, here we are, everybody, hitting their inhaler. Oh, I got rid of the darn. I shouldn't have gotten rid of that Ben Armstrong tweet. But anyway, I don't think this is the case. It could be. Be ready for it. I want to look at some of the other big gainers in this market right now. Let's take a peek. So you got Floki's leading the way, up 7% today, up 23% over the last 7 days. You got Pepe, which is, oh my goodness. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's still making more highs. Yeah, Pepe coin's exploding. We got another Pepe video coming later today for you guys. I know a lot of people are curious about it. No, Pepe can't reach $1. Yes, we put it in titles to tell you in the video that it's not going to happen, because I want people that are looking to see if Pepe can go to $1 to learn that it won't. So I'll put out a title. We'll put out videos. This is how it works, guys. We put out a video that says $10 Doge yesterday. $10. Look at the thumbnail, though. Possible prediction, question marks key. Okay. In the video, we're saying no, probably not. Here's why. But here's a realistic target. And yes, we're bullish on Doge. And yes, we're bullish on Pepe. But we need to have some realistic thoughts about it. And so, clickbait's real, but the context and the content is what's important. And we're going to keep the integrity in the things that we say, guys. Okay. Because people need to tell the truth about Pepe. It's not going to $1, but it is possibly going to 10x from here. Maybe, I don't know. That's possible. It could 5x, it could 10x. I don't think it could do much more than a 10x. It might, but $1 is still way over 10x away. I don't even know what that is. It's 1,000x away. What is it? It's 10,000x away, I think. It's crazy. It's not going to happen. It's ridiculous. You need the market cap of the world in Pepe, okay? But I am bullish on Pepe. I know people love Floki. I'm bullish on Floki too. What else we got pumping today? Not a lot's moving up today. In fact, today is mostly a red day. That's the facts. So I know a lot of people are stressing today, which I'm not. I'm chilling. Kaya's down big over the last 7 days too. It looks like this one was pumping recently. I have no idea what this project is. I haven't looked into it. I'm probably not going to be honest with you. Popcat is, a big meme, down big today. So we're crashing a little bit today. That's fine. AI play up a little bit over the last 7 days still. Fetch AI. We still haven't really had a mega AI boom yet in this bull market. And I think that we will. Okay. So, that gaming, there's a lot going on to be ready for. Guys, I think we still got a lot of bull market left. Okay, my friends. Okay. What is the deal though? Why are we slipping and dipping? Weird. Whoa. Oh, I don't have the right thing pulled up. Sorry, guys. I wanted to pull up this. Scott Yo says, thanks for all you do for us. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Scott. If you enjoy the content, well, repost this on X and share it with your friends. And let's keep learning about crypto together. And let's keep making some money. I'm really glad. Richard says 0.001 is more realistic for Pepe in the cycle. 0.001. Richard, it's not. That's 100x, man. Well, that's a 50x. That's a 50x. That's a $5 trillion market cap for Pepe, I think. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Thanks, David. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I know. Thank you. Merry update. Yeah, we're gonna get to it. Roosevelt. This is a Cronos stream. I'm letting some people hop in. I gotta talk about the temperatures in the markets. I gotta talk about the broader market. And then what I always do is my live streams, I give you general ideas, general news, and then we get into the meat and potatoes of whatever the thumbnail is or the topic is for the day. That's kind of how we do it. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there for you. I promise. I did promise though in this video that I'd also share about Ripple. So let me talk a little bit more about this and we will get to Cronos. I promise. So I told you guys that my mom would not stop telling me about this interview. Mom, if you're watching, I love you. She sometimes watches my streams. Usually not, though. Because if she watched my recent stream where I talked about XRP and how I wasn't buying it at $2.80 or $2.50, I was waiting for $2, maybe she wouldn't have bought XRP. The Ripple CEO has the most anticipated interview on 60 Minutes is this headline from... Honestly, not one of my favorite crypto publications, Crypto Basic. They did like a Dogecoin $14, thing. And like, I did a video on their article, about the $14 Doge saying that it's not possible. But anyway, everybody was anticipating this huge interview from Brad Garlinghouse on 60 Minutes, and then all, your uncles and your aunts were probably like, oh, XRP, your gym trainer, all this. Look, it's a big deal. It's exciting. XRP's got a bright future. No doubt. XRP's got a bright future. Some people call it like a meme. I think too many people hate on XRP and I think too many people love XRP too much. I think that it's like some crazy cult, right? It is a meme in the sense of like, there's people that think it's going to $500. Tokenomics say no. But one day maybe it could go up to, over $10, maybe well over $10 one day. But you're going to need to see this actually get adopted by banks. And we're seeing some banks partner with it, but we're not really seeing it fully get adopted by banks. Yes, XRP is an ISO 20022 coin. Yes, I get it. But this interview, I barely followed it. I didn't watch it. I don't need to watch it. I knew in my heart of hearts that this very likely was going to be a sell the news event. And unfortunately, that's, exactly what it was. So there you go. Looking at the 4-hourly chart for XRP, I'm pretty sure that like this was his interview, right? It looked like it wanted to go to a new high and it didn't. No, I'm not saying that XRP is 100% going to crash, but I do believe that, there's a war where XRP comes back down to $2. I do believe that there's a war where maybe we even see it come back down to 150, right? We could see these things. So just something to consider, guys. When everybody's talking about one thing and it's frothy and your portfolio is good enough to screenshot, that's maybe when you do take some profits, okay? Because other people are going to. Scossum says, I just don't get why XRP when ICP does it better. Because Scossum, it's community, it's hype. Thank you for your super chat, by the way, Scossum. Appreciate you. A good question as well. I just don't get why XRP when ICP does it better. Well, because like you've got all the key figures talking about XRP like it's, the best thing in the world. Like it's better than Bitcoin. Like Ben Armstrong today came out and said, it's going to go to $5 before the end of the year. And it's like, that's kind of crazy. I mean, it could, but like, I don't know. I mean, it just pumps so much. I don't know. I mean, like, nobody's talking about ICP like that. So why? It's because the hype, community, XRP army, XRP meme coins. You hear anybody talking about ICP meme coins? No, nobody talks about ICP meme coins. Everybody's talking about XRP meme coins. Everybody's talking about Brad Garlinghouse, the Ripple case. ICP doesn't have a SEC battle. ICP does not have, a 60 minutes interview. So that's why, Scossum, it's very basic human behavior. It's just like the most noise gets the most, success, I guess, right? Kip, you warned of the ridiculous articles that say Pepe can go to $1 or whatever. How do we know where to find credible articles for price predictions? Craig, that's a great question. Craig with a great question in the chat saying, how do we find credible articles for price predictions? Guess what, Craig? They don't exist. None of them do. I've never seen a good article with a good price prediction ever. We do a lot of videos where we say, Dogecoin 2025 price prediction, or Dogecoin price prediction 2025, or Crocoin price prediction 2025. The reason I do that, Craig, the reason we do that is because I know that is a search term that people are going to use, okay? I know that's a search term that people are looking up. I know that, Craig, you have probably, and not knocking you because, Craig, the reason I know you're doing it and everybody else out there is doing it is because in 2016, when I was a new and upcoming crypto guy, and, then in the 2021 bull market even, and I don't do it anymore at all, all I would do is like every day, like 6 times a day, I'd type in like Crocoin price prediction, Neo price prediction, Dogecoin, Zcash price prediction, Bitcoin price prediction 2025, Bitcoin price prediction 2030. I type in all these things over and over and over again. So, how do we know where to find credible articles for price predictions? We don't really find credible articles for price predictions. We don't. And honestly, a lot of the price predictions you'll see in articles are either way too conservative or way too bullish. YouTube's the best place for price predictions. It can also be a terrible place for price predictions because there are people out there that are trying to convince people that Pepe is going to $1. It's not. There's people trying to say Shiba Inu is going to a penny. It's not. And so just be careful. Just please be careful with all that stuff. Thoughts on CRO right now. Brennan, we're going to talk about CRO. I think I got through pretty much everything on my XRP list. So, little still the news event. Again, I'm not saying you're not going to make money in this bull market from XRP. We've done some XRP videos because I believe that XRP could go anywhere from $5 to $10 in this bull market. Could it go higher? It possibly could, but $5 to $10 is going to remain my target. I think it had a beautiful pump. I think it's going to get a retracement. Personally, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. You know what? But if you guys like to trade, hey, you want to make some trade? You want a long XRP? You disagree with me? You want a long XRP? You want a short XRP because you do agree with me? You make your choice. If you want to trade, we got a great platform for you guys to do it. Our affiliate link is in the comment section. I have it pinned in the chat. $5,000 deposit bonus when you sign up for Blowfin. Maybe you do think XRP is going to go down to $2 and you want to short it. Hey, if that's what you think, you want to play the games, there's a lot of great opportunities to make some money. Leverage trading in crypto. You can also get wrecked. Don't get wrecked. Set your stop losses. Take profit. But if you've not signed up for this platform before and you're looking for a good place to trade, I think that Blowfin is a great place to do it. And they've got discounts on their fees right now. So check it out if you haven't done so already. If you sign up now in this window of time, I don't exactly know what the window is, but I know it's open right now. There's discounted trading for life. So check it out if you haven't done so already. How long will this crypto boom last? Okay, overall. I'm like losing my voice. I think it'll last for a long time. I mean, honestly, I don't think it's the, they're calling it the Mr. T crypto boom. It is a Mr. T crypto boom in a sense, but I still believe that the bull market's the bull markets, right? We're going to have a set time frame of bull market, and then eventually we're going to have a bear market, and we're going to do it all over again. Is there a world where this new presidential administration puts us into this up-only super cycle? I guess maybe. but I'm not going to play the game that way. All right. When I exit in this cycle, my goal is to maintain a Bitcoin position, right? Some Bitcoin, however much Bitcoin you want to, but get your profits, change your life, and keep some Bitcoin, a couple Bitcoin, whatever you can do, whatever you want to do. That's my play, because I am not going to be a pro crypto guy that is like 100% out of crypto, 100% out. Now that we have the news that we have, I think that you're putting too much risk in your life by being 100% out of crypto when the bear market's supposed to start. I'm going to get a big majority of it off the table. I'm going to be at some point in the next 200 days, I will take 90% of my crypto off the table. At this point, I'm 100% in. But in the next 230-ish days, somewhere in that window, I'm taking it all off the table. And that's how these cycles have worked. But I'm going to keep, all is a bad word, I'm going to keep, 10% in or something like that. So that if it keeps going, because, this crypto boom lasts in a 4-year administration for some reason, then I'm prepared for that. I'm not gonna just let that go by the wayside. Okay, so let's talk a little bit now. We've got 361 viewers right now. Again, Scossum, thank you for your super chat earlier. We got 147 of you guys watching on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, we are doing these live streams. Welcome to the Crypto Report. We're doing these live streams Monday through Friday at right around noon Central Standard Time, and we talk about it all. Today is a Cronos live stream. You just heard that I don't only talk about Cronos, right? I talk about everything, all of it, and then I kind of get into the meat and potatoes of the point of whatever the thumbnail is for the day. So subscribe, enjoy the content. If you're watching on X, 216 of you guys, give us a like, repost it, and same on YouTube. So, what did I miss by Barry there? Barry, I'm missing what happened with Barry. Crypto Keeper says, I just wanted XRP, $5 XRP, and I'm out. I bought really big at 43 cents. Well, hey, that's a pretty good price to get in. Matt Craft, you're talking about 20% crow lockup times to perfection. Do you think that's good timing? We could talk about that. David, much love. Yeah, Craig. Got you, Craig. See, I told you. I knew you were typing in Crowcoin price prediction 2025, Crowcoin prediction 2026. See, and that's, and that's keywords for you, Craig. So that's how it works. David says, hey, Kip, besides Bitcoin, what do you buy and hold for long-term gains, and what's your favorite that most of us may not be aware of? Well, David, it's actually not that crazy. It's not that shocking. I mean, you look at the top 100 coins, you look at the ISO 20022 coins. What's that list? Those are pretty enticing right now. I'm not going to lie. You look at stacks. I like stacks as well. So, I mean, I'm looking at, Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, stacks, Cardano, HBAR, XLM. I mean, I'm looking at all these different coins, right? There's so many different plays out there. Polkadot, maybe even, I don't know. I mean, you look at Avalanche, and you could look at, did I say Cardano? Like all these top protocols. And then what you can do is you can look at some of the DEXs and the decentralized exchanges and the dApps, the decentralized apps with the coins associated within each ecosystem. Like in Solana, you look at Jupiter. It's the top aggregator on Solana. Maybe in Cronos, you like VVS token, or maybe you like Fulcrum coin on Cronos because it's the big leverage trading platform that you can do staking and all these things with. And so you can kind of get into the weeds and, how much risk do you want? How many X do you want? How much risk do you want? What ecosystems are the best ecosystems? You probably want to put majority of your money, if you're less risk adverse, in some of those. So, that's, or more risk adverse. I always flip those, but I think you know what I'm saying. All right. So let me chat a little bit about some of this. So, Jeremy, I could talk more about Vino and Elcro staking later. I completely missed what you were saying, Barry. I didn't even know. I didn't even know what you said. I just saw you laughing, and I was kind of confused what you were laughing about in the chat, to be honest with you. Okay. Okay, guys, so smash a like. Here we go. This is what you've been waiting for. Let's talk about the Cronos memes. Now, Cronos is an up-and-coming ecosystem. This is the first bull market that the Cronos chain has really existed. It launched in November of 2021, which is also the peak of the last bull market. We crashed. At one point, Mario Nafwal said everybody should get all their money off crypto.com exchange in the bottom of that bear market in 2022 in November. That was wrong. Crypto.com is one of the most regulatory compliant exchanges. Crypto.com is doing it right. That is shown in reflection by its market share now. They have 11% of the market compared to Binance's 35% of the market. We saw that in a CoinGecko data post the other day. Crypto.com is growing. You're probably already aware that people, especially meme coin communities, are just always excited and focused on centralized exchange listings, centralized exchange listings, centralized exchange listings. It's in many people's minds when it comes to meme coins, the key to success. Why? Why does that make sense? Why is that how that works? A lot of people are like, well, why do these centralized exchange listings matter so much? Here's what you need to understand. There's a lot of you guys out there. We got 372 people watching right now. Do me a favor in the chat, okay? You know, I know. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to prove my point. This could backfire on me. I'm putting out a poll. How many of you use DeFi? No. Okay. Do you buy crypto coins through DeFi or centralized? I'm just going to do exchanges. Big exchanges, just so that everybody's not confused. Okay. And then I'm going to put out this poll, and we're going to go DeFi as one answer. And we're going to go exchanges for the other. And guys, do me a favor. Quickly answer this poll. Everybody right now, answer the poll. I got a point to prove. I need your help. So go ahead, answer the poll. Why are centralized exchanges so important? Why are these listings so important? Okay. We're going to discuss this. This is important. I've already got 19 votes. We got 20 votes coming in. All right. Okay, so it's fine. We've got 28 votes out of I got a possible 157 votes we can get. By the way, 152 viewers on YouTube right now, 65 likes. Let's get those likes up. Give me to 100 likes, guys. Let's get to 100 likes while you're doing the vote. Tap the like button too. But you got to answer this poll. I care more about the poll than I do the likes right now because I got a very important point that we have to talk about when it comes to centralized exchange listings. Okay, so this is actually a shocking result. Do you see where I'm going with this right now? If you don't see where I'm going with this. If you use DeFi at all just you answer DeFi. If you use centralized exchanges only, you answer exchanges. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so 47 votes out of, that's 1/3 of you guys watching right now. That's pretty good reporting. Are saying that you use exchanges instead of DeFi. Why are centralized exchange listings so important? And why are exchange listings on crypto.com for the Cronos tokens so important? The answer is in the poll. The answer is in the poll. Are you seeing where I'm going with this? Most people don't know how to use DeFi. Most people don't even know how to begin with DeFi. They're scared of DeFi. Oh, what do you mean? I got a private key and I could lose my money forever. I don't trust myself. A lot of people are scared to go into DeFi. 24% of you out of the 55 votes, only 24% of you guys use DeFi. 23% now. It's a battle. So, and by the way, this is even a skewed poll Think about this. This is even a skewed poll because most of the people that are watching the stream right now are more likely to be in DeFi. So now you got to think even outside of the scope. If 24% of the people in this stream are using DeFi, the reality is in the big picture of crypto overall, for a meme that you want to see get lit, there's only 4%, 3% maybe, I'd say, maybe 10% if I'm being generous, of people that actually do DeFi in the crypto space. In the crypto space, maybe 10% of people are even using DeFi. And of the 10%, I'd say that 8% have almost no idea what they're doing. 1% kind of have an idea, and the other 1% are like the wizards of DeFi, right? I don't put myself in that bottom 1%. I maybe put myself into like I know what I'm doing in DeFi, right? And then I'm sure there's a bunch of people that are like, I use DeFi, but it's still a lot, and I'm kind of confused. What's my point? My point is centralized exchange listings are important for coins because that's where all the money comes from. Because the reality of the situation is we're only talking about a percentage of people that are actually using DeFi. And so what happens is a bunch of people are early to like a Cronos meme, for example. This is what happened with Crow with Knife. This is what happened with Crow with Knife. Let's go over to the chart. If you look at Crow with Knife, let me explain this in chart form, okay? Okay, so see this chart? It's wild, right? See all this? You wanna be somebody that gets a 20x, a 10x, a 100x potential coin in crypto? I gotta put on do not disturb. You want to be somebody you got to be in here. Well, sometimes people wonder like, how the heck do you, I gotta take this watch off. Can't do this dinging right now. How do you become one of the people that gets into a coin this early? How do you become one of the people that gets into a coin this early? Well, you have to use DeFi. Okay, so where are all the people that bought up here? The truth is guys, is all the people that bought in this whole area up here. This whole candle, this is that other, 90%. This whole candle, this is that other 90%, right? These are those other buyers that come along after the exchange listing happens. So some people think, exchange listings, aren't that important. They are very important. They are very important. So I know everybody right now is wondering, what the heck is going to go on? Does that point make sense? Did that make sense to you guys? Was that helpful? Does that make sense? Again, I'm going to end the poll. We had 64 votes. 75% of you only use centralized exchanges. Okay. So you want to be early. You have to learn DeFi. Okay. You have to learn, especially for meme coins. You want to be early on meme coins. You have to learn DeFi. You do. And it's hard. It's a lot. It's a big learning curve, but you can do it. You got to dive in. Be careful, because then you click a link and then all of a sudden your wallet gets drained. You got to be careful. Yes, there's a lot of dangerous things in the DeFi world. You control your own money. It ain't up to the centralized exchange to protect you. So right now, everybody's anticipating on Cronos, and if you're not aware, and the crypto.com exchange is rumored to have maybe 2 listings coming up. One being Balls. Balls was a game, Balls of Steel, that was launched on the Cronos chain 4 days ago. This is the whole thing where you could join the presale by sending in Mary tokens, Moon tokens, or Crow coins to this presale. And then, what happened was it started, came up. Here's the beginning of the presale. It pumped day one. All of a sudden there was a big sell-off. And then as, rumors escalated that there's a centralized exchange listing, of course, it starts moving up because people want to be early, right? And then the idea is you get into a coin before it gets an exchange listing, because then that other 90% or that other 95% of buyers that didn't know how to buy it on DeFi are going to come along, buy it, and then you'll have your opportunity to, yes, take some profit and make some serious gains where you can get your initial back. You can go do whatever you want to do. You can take out whatever you want to do, but like the idea is you're early and you're in, then these exchange listings. It's the same thing with Pepe. How many people are waiting on Pepe to get listed on Robinhood? How many people were waiting on Pepe to get listed on Coinbase? How many people were waiting on Mog to get listed on Coinbase? How many people are waiting on Dog with Hat to get listed on all the, this is how it always works with every single coin, always waiting for centralized exchange listings. So of course, the same is true with this Balls coin. And we've actually got evidence to suggest that, it actually is going to get a listing. Why? Well, I put out this tweet that was incorrect. Deposits of Balls are now live on the crypto.com app. That is not true, but they are live on the crypto.com exchange. What does that mean? Well, there was a little bit of a conversation I had going on. I said, hey, Balls didn't get listed yet. Will it? Joy, I don't know how to say his name. We've made peace. We used to have a beef. We made peace. Why would they add it to the CDC up to not to list? I say, indeed. And then we had a really nice conversation I want to share with you. Guess though, Fortune, FRTN, which is the coin launched by Ebesu Bay, I believe, which is Ebesu Bay is an app within the Cronos ecosystem. A lot of people thought it was going to get listed, which is why he's talking about this. You could see Fortune in the app, but it's not listed. And then he kind of brought in somebody else to the conversation. And I said, well, are deposits live, though, for that coin? Because the Balls deposits are live on the exchange. Like, you can deposit Balls tokens from your DeFi into the exchange, saying that when that happens, likely that's a hint that if they list deposits, they're probably going to list the token. And then we went through, he asked somebody, and you can not deposit this coin, but you can deposit, Balls. So, what might be happening is a Balls exchange listing might be coming. Is that going to be a pump or a dump? That's a big question that a lot of people have. Well, let's look at what we know. What we know is that Capybara had a very big pump when it got listed on crypto.com. But then it had a very big dump too. Okay? So, again, it get listed on exchange, boom, it pumped, and then it had a very big dump. Okay? And it came down. It's right now down 61%. I know some people that got hurt on Capybara. I personally talked about Capybara, but I did not buy Capybara. I was just asking people. I was asking on X, like, what do we think about this? Are you guys getting into this? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? I wanted to just kind of get feedback from people on how it's going. I sat on the sidelines. So I was talking about it on X. I was sitting on the sidelines. If I talk about something on X, it doesn't necessarily mean that I bought it, right? I'm curious what people are thinking. And so one way to figure out what people are thinking is to post on X and go, well, what are people thinking about this? Capybara, there was a lot of mixed signals. There was a lot of people that were very upset about Capybara. But there's a lot of people that were extremely happy about it because a lot of people probably made a lot of money in this pump. Unfortunately, a lot of people lost a lot of money. And the most people that lost a lot of money are the people that bought late. I mean, honestly, you could have made money even if you bought on the exchange because this thing really pumped when it got on the exchange and then it dumped. So we might see something like this with the Balls token if it gets listed. Like, I think it could pump first and then maybe come back down. Right now it's down. I mean, you could track my wallet. You could see what I'm doing. I've got a public wallet address, but it's got a lot of liquidity. It's going to be hard for this to get mega pumps to the upside. I think it can. I mean, it could do something. I don't know. I'm cautious about it. I had some. Maybe I'll regret not having some right now. But I don't know. It's a silly meme. And the other thing about it is Balls is not really a big community coin. It's good for kind of a hope for an exchange listing. And I think there could be another rally with that exchange listing because I think that exchange listing is coming. There's a lot of evidence to support that. And as I mentioned to you guys, exchange listings are important because then all of a sudden you have 95% more buyers that could come along, as we kind of proved in the point earlier. And by the way, yeah, Kathy in the chat, talking about scams. Guys, there are so many scammers in our comment sections. So if you're ever looking at our video and you're looking at the comment section, please be careful. There are so many scammers in the comment sections. There's nothing I can do to clean it up. We've tried so much. I'll spend hours and hours and hours, and 50 times more will come back in. So just be aware of it. Be careful. But anyway, the reason I was talking about balls a lot is because balls is very much at this point associated with Mary, because you could donate Mary tokens. Now, I think that balls is going to get listed. I think it could have a pump at some point. That pump is not going to last forever. It's not like this is going to be the next $1 billion market cap meme. Okay. I think like 2, 3X's, maybe 5X even was potential here. I'd be shocked if balls 10X. I'd be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if it didn't do much, to be honest with you. But I don't know. We'll see how that shakes out. But the biggest thing is I do think it's going to get listed. And once that gets listed, I don't know what's coming next. But I do think that there is an exchange listing coming for the Mystery Mary token. Now, some people are probably sitting here holding their Mary coins freaking out. What the heck is going on? This thing is absolutely collapsing right now. It is coming down quite a bit. No doubt about it. I think this is a little bit of a sell-off in anticipation. But I don't know. I don't know what this is. I think this is maybe people are panic selling their Mary tokens to buy balls because they think that exchange listing is coming. Maybe balls gets listed, and then all of a sudden people sell off the balls to buy the Mary. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know. These are memes. Memes are extremely risky. But if I had to guess, I think that that's kind of what's happening right now, is people are selling off their Mary coins to buy some balls because they think it's going to get listed, because they saw what happened to Capybara and they're like, oh, balls is going to do the same thing, which there's no guarantees there. And eventually after balls gets listed, then people are going to get excited for the Mary listing again. I think some people are giving up on the Mary listing, which I still think it's coming. I think it's coming before the end of the year with personal conviction on that. An incredible discount nonetheless, in my opinion, on Mary. I bought some more Mary last night. I took profit from balls and I put it in Mary personally. I think there's going to be a lot of people doing that. I don't know. I could be wrong. Who knows? But there is a community fund with, at this point, probably, I don't know, whatever. They got right now, 10% of the entire Mary supply is not in holders' hands. Okay. It's in either the potential future exchanges' hands or in liquidity pool or burnt. We'll see how it happens, but I do think it's going to get listed. And when that happens, I think it'd be a great catalyst for the entire Cronos ecosystem, when we could see CAW pop again and all these other coins on Cronos potentially get another pop again. Apparently the leader of Mary, David, took over the troll coin account, which is nuts. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't have any troll, but Troll Toshi, man, what a trip that guy was, huh? Okay, so what else is going on, guys? Oh, Dario in the chat. See, Dario made a 8X on Capybara because he got in before the exchange listing. Okay, let's talk about Cronos coin, the CRO token. Currently sitting at 18 cents. Crow coin coming down as well. Kind of broke through my blue line here. So not that surprised to see. By the way, all these memes on Cronos, they follow, Crow coin. So if Crow coin's coming down, you're going to see your memes hurt a little bit too, right? Bitcoin dominance is looking, like it still wants to come down. What we've got going on is this new weekly candle is, testing off the bottom of this range. I don't want to see Bitcoin dominance break back above this range. What we are seeing is it broke through. I think we're seeing resistance. Hopefully it keeps spilling down. And if that happens, you can see Crow coin keep coming up. I think we keep coming up now. The big caveat is if Bitcoin slips further, okay, and it's back down to 97 now, coming down again. Then your altcoins can continue to slip more. 2025 is the year, my friends. I think we got 200 days of bull market left. I'm very excited about it. I missed a $10 super chat. Who gave a $10 super chat? What was that? I missed it. Gerdude says, I think Mary will get listed on CDC sometime in April, May to coincide with the unlock of the 20% CRO APR staking. CDC would create another meme mania with Mary to keep newly unlocked CRO in the chain. Who knows? I mean, interesting theory. That would be brutal. If April, May was the time, that'd be a long time. That would be a long time. I don't think that's, I don't know. Maybe. Hey, thanks for the $10 super chat. Interesting theory, Gerdude. Gerdude. I like that. I don't know. GER, dude. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for the super chat. Interesting idea. But I think that's too late. If they want it to be successful, sell in May, walk away. April, May, sell in May, walk away. People do. Summers are boring. This is the time to strike, I think. Caddy says, Pepe just hit a new all-time high. Pepe's ripping. Pepe's roaring. Kaboom. Kaboom. I love it. I love it, guys. All right. That's all I got. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate all of you. Until next time, don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one, my friends. Always, keeping the content coming for you guys every day. We'll continue to do so. I love the world, you guys. No original song, Craig says. Maybe tomorrow I'll put up like a goal. Maybe. We'll see. Simon Kelly says, yeah, they have not renounced the contract. I know a lot of people are. Yeah, I mean, memes are risky. That you do want to see them renounce contract, Simon. So you got a good point there. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. Until next time, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. See you next one, y'all. 421 viewers today. Pretty good stream. 290 guys on X. Retweet it out. Repost it. Leave some comments. Give me some feedback. See you next one, y'all. Peace.